Hello and welcome to ICG Podcast episode 43. I am Abdul and with me is the absence of Yashwant, flying solo for the second week in a row. Woohoo! Not necessarily a fun thing, but yeah. Um, well, this is interesting. So yeah, I'm carrying this for the past 2 weeks. Anyways, before anyone joins in, I'll just continue with whatever news we have. So the new list of Game Pass titles that will be coming in the following days have been announced. One is already available, and that is Orcs Must Die 3. The next one is EA Sports NHL 24. This one is one I've been anticipating for quite a few months. Euden Chronicle 100 Heroes. 108 heroes to play as. Man. Next one is Have a Nice Death. That's bad. Another Crab's Treasure and Manor Lords. Those are the games that will be coming to Game Pass. And Game Pass Core is updating its lineup. So with on April 23rd, it will be Deep Rock Galactic, Super Hot Mind Control Delete, and Wreckfest. And we have the first comment of the night, and as usual, it's Hungry Wolf. Hey man, thanks for joining the podcast. How are you doing? And then moving on. And Pepper Onion Soup, what's up, man? Long time no see. You've been missing for quite a few podcast episodes, but glad you can join us. Now, join me. Hmm. But yeah, how are you doing? Anyways, Hungry says Manor Lords looks really good. Maybe I'll have to play it to see, but damn it, I don't have the time. Unfortunately, I'm a working class citizen now, so yeah, and it's good to know that you're doing well. Pepper and Inchup is like, where is your better half? I haven't found one yet, man, and no one in my family has also bothered looking for one. So yeah, I don't know where the hell she is. If you know, then kindly let me know. I'll be more than interested to find out. Yeah. So moving on, games that will be leaving PlayStation First on PlayStation Plus on May 21st. Abzu, Adrift, How to Survive 2, The Artful Escape, Ashen, Last Stop, I Am Dead, I'm Absolver, My Fred Pedro, The Messenger, Jotun, Sundered, Sundered. World of Final Fantasy. This is the Police 1 and 2. Minute. Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 15. And kindly excuse what's going on in the background. It's not intentional. It is out of my control. So yeah. Anyways, Pepper and Inchup is like Yashwant. He's in Bangalore apparently for the weekend. So yeah, he's not joining me this weekend. Hopefully next weekend. Let's see. And Nitron is here. He's like, hi bro, hey man, thank you for joining the podcast. And Angry Wolf is like, yes, it's your turn. Thank you very much. Yes. See, this is how you show how to pronounce things. It's your turn is your turn. It's your turn. Yeah. And hello, Haliaximus. Okay, that still takes a while to get into my mouth, but Haliaximus. Thanks for joining the podcast, man. Like, please play Abzu. Short, good, full. Wow. Yes. If only I had the time for all the recommendations that people tell me to play. But yeah, I don't play much on my PlayStation these days. That is quite sad. I should. Yeah, I should play it soon, hopefully. Anyways, moving on. I recently, well, not recently, I think a few months ago, Kingdom Come Deliverance was, I think the Royal Edition or something was available for around 300 rupees something on Xbox Store. So yeah, I think I bought it immediately. But yeah, the timing couldn't be more perfect because Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been announced. It will be launching this year on Xbox Series, PlayStation 5, and PC. And Hungry Wolf is still on lunch break. Yeah. Pepper and Soup waiting for Stellar Babe next week. Yeah, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I was about to say that. 6 days left until Stellar Babe. I pre ordered it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not getting it day one. But yeah, I still pre ordered it. Babe is worth it. Yeah, maybe by the time the next podcast rolls around, I'll probably have played it for a while. I'll probably give my thoughts on it. Obviously, it'll be stellar. But yeah, I think I should stop doing the eyebrows thing. It's just weird. Anyways, Sea of Thieves has surpassed 40 million players across Xbox and PC, and it's also one of the titles that will be coming to PlayStation. So I'm pretty sure the number is just going to keep rising. Next thing is content warning, which launched on April 1st for free, but it is available for free only for the first 24 hours for those who are quick enough to claim it or even got to know about it. So yeah, apparently 6.6 million people knew about it, and they all grabbed it for free. And after that time limit got over, 1 million people bought it after that ended. So yeah, pretty impressive numbers. 7.6 million people have got the game, and yeah, if you're putting it for free, 6.6 million people, man, that's massive. Anyways, Pepper and Inchube says too much hype. I hope it does not cash and burn like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk did not get cash, man. It just crashed. And too much hype is bad for any product. It sets very high expectations. Well, you see, the thing about other products is you hype up the entire thing, so it's easy to get disappointed. But with Stellar Babe, we already know we only want the Babe, and she's very stellar. So no disappointment in that front. I'm not disappointed at all. You're right. And Aishwarya is like Pepperidge Farm remembers that. Hello, hey Aishwarya, thanks for joining the podcast. How are you doing? And then our best brethren Aaron is here. Hello AJ, hey man, how are you? How are you doing? And Sanjay is also here. Thank you for joining the podcast, man. How are you doing? And Aisha is like, what game was free? I joined 2 minutes ago. Yeah, it's a game called Content Warning on PC. It was available on Steam, I think. It is free for 24 hours. And after that, it became paid. So 6.6 million people claimed it for free, me included. And 1 million people bought it after that. So yeah. And yeah, Aaron is like, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Sanjay is like, on today's headline of ICG news, that's the. Just read the description. That's pretty much the news. Yeah. Oh my god. Another admin and the server mascot is here. Lost Atlas. The the Kabutar is here. OMZ AJ in the house. The biggest thing is OMZ Kabutar is in the house. Nice. Aisha is like, you vouching for the game is all I want to open my pockets to buy the game. Dude, I'm just hyping up the babe. I'm not hyping up the game. Babe is all I want. Such maidenless behavior of me, but what else do you expect? Maidenless people will be maidenless people. Clear 8,000. Yeah, that doesn't work here, man. We cannot admin abuse anybody here on YouTube, unfortunately. I think that's a good thing, I suppose, for the people. Today is a scary day. Yeah. Please make my friend Nitron mod. Yeah, not happening anytime soon. And it's not just my decision, everyone else has to vote on it. So yeah, we'll see how that happens. I'm surprised to see you here. Aren't you touching grass or playing something with anybody else? or hell diving. And Aisha says only if Catty agrees. I don't know. We'll have to ask her that. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Rolling Hills launches June 4th on Xbox One and Steam. It'll be available day one on Game Pass. Steam World Heist 2 launches August 8th on Xbox One, Series X and S, PS4 and 5, Switch and PC. Also available day one on Game Pass. Little Kitty Big City. Nice name, Little Kitty Big City. Rhymes, Little Kitty Big City, Little Kitty Big City. Launches May 9th on Xbox, Nintendo Switch and PC. Also available day one on Game Pass. And Aishwarya is like, you are his BFK, best friend Kabut. I don't know, maybe BKF, best Kabutar forever. That'll be a better title, who knows. And yeah, last one is I just saw the link on random chat and hopped in. Man, the link always appears in social notification. Why doesn't anyone have a social notification role? It's always there. You guys should just join from there. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, as you know, the Fallout's series, show, whatever, is available on Amazon Prime, and apparently it's very good. I haven't watched it yet, but people who have watched it have told me it is very good. So yeah, and someone keeps spamming the emojis, whoever it is. Thank you. Please also leave a spam like button if it's possible. But anyways, Fallout is quite popular now, and people. This is kind of like the Last of Us effect. When the show came out, lots of people are intrigued and started buying the game quite a lot to play it. And yeah, it was sold out almost everywhere, I guess. So yeah, same thing is happening now because of the series. The Fallout games are also becoming popular. And before I continue, Kabutar has a few comments. He's like, "Where's Quack? No attendance here. Time to ban." Yeah, just please tag her. She was the first one to. She she came at 10 o'clock to ask if I was streaming or not. I was having dinner. Well, I'm done with dinner now, so just tag her. Tell the podcast is on. She'll join, I guess. Also tag Embracer Group. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, so because of the series that came out, four games in the Fallout series are currently in the European weekly top 10 charts for both the digital and physical games sold. Yeah, so those games are in first position Fallout 4 because obviously it's getting a next gen patch soon. Second is Fallout 76, which is currently in 8th position. Ninth position is Fallout New Vegas, and 10th position is Fallout 3. So yeah, Fallout just one season of the show has been enough to make people play the games. I mean, yeah, if you do a show or movie good enough, I'm sure people will try out the game. Speaking of the Fallout series, it has officially been renewed for a second season. Guess that it has been quite successful, the first season at least. Anyways, moving on. I think you guys might have heard of Rayman Legends and those old platformer games that are quite popular before. Was it available on PS4? I'm not sure. I think it was available on during the PS3 era. But anyways, a Rayman board game will launch this year. The people behind it said, and I quote, designed by the acclaimed Maxim Tardif and Flyos. The game promises thrilling action for 2 to 5 players ages 7 to 77. Become a legend in the glade of dreams and be ready for the launch in Q3 2024. End quote. People at the age of 77 are going to play a board game. Interesting. Yeah, and Aisha is like, the blade shall be stellar soon. I don't know about the Blade being stellar, but the Babe is stellar. She always was. She's not going to be stellar soon, but yeah, man, another 6 days to go through. Oh, need some patience. Most anticipated game of 2024 for me, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be playing it anytime soon, unfortunately. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast are currently in talks with a lot of partners about the next Baldur's Gate because Larian said they want to work on a different project. Um, I mean, yeah, because they spent quite a few years on this game. I think it was on early access for quite a few years and then only released. So yeah, Larian wants to step down from that. They want to focus on other projects. So Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast, after seeing the success of Baldur's Gate 3, are looking for other people who might make the next installment. Angry Wolf is like a board game. A lot of people above 77 play chess. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. Chess, because that's the only game that these old people play. Ludo. I mean, yeah, Ludo also. Ludo is also possible. And on that same note, Larian Studios is currently working on two games which are based on its own IP. And so, yeah, two different games which they're making by themselves. They're still in the early days of development. Larian already stated that their next project will likely have an early access release again. Oh boy. So yeah, I think it might be in early access for a year or something until they fix out the bugs and stuff. I hope hopefully it's not as complex as Baldur's Gate 3, so it won't be in early access for that long. And oh my god, look at who is here. It's the Riddler. Bots are here. Well, the bot master, you are here, so that's surprising. How are you doing, man? Thanks for joining the podcast. First time? Yeah, anyways. Moving on. The PC requirements for Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut has been uh, shown. But before I move on to that, Pepperoni in Soup says Larian will have more freedom with divinity. Ah, yeah, that's also possible. They can maybe make Divinity Original Sin 3. That's a possibility. And Kabuto is like time to reconfigure all the bots. Let's like yes. Yes, yes. It'll be this. I don't know, time to confirm real account. Nice. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, Director's Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is coming out for PC. And apparently, the Iki Island expansion features crossplay between PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC. So, if your friends are PC gamers and they want to play Ghost of Tsushima, and yeah, you can play with them while they play from PC and you play from your PS5. And then Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut will be the first title which supports the new PlayStation overlay, which will include your friends list, trophies, settings in your profile, and I looked at the screenshot. Basically, it looked like just a PC version of the PS app interface. I think you guys can guess if I say it like that. Maybe it might look different, but for me, it looked exactly like that. So just a huge blown up version of the PS app interface. But yeah, Riddler's like we need a Ghost of Tsushima 2 announcement. For that, we have to ask Sucker Punch. Well, not to get Sucker Punch, but we'll have to ask the studio about it. Anyways, so the requirements have been mentioned, and I shall read them low. Sorry, I shall read them out. So if you plan on playing on very low settings, it will run at 720p at 30 fps. That will require an Intel-Core i3 7th generation or an AMD Ryzen 3 1200. It will require an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 964 GB graphic card or an AMD Radeon RX 550. Sorry, not 550. 5500 XT along with 8 GB RAM. It will require 75 GB of storage and it will require a minimum of Windows 10. You plan on playing medium, which is basically what I play on. That will give you 1080p at 60 FPS. That will require an Intel Core i5 8th gen or an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 CPU. As far as graphic goes, you'll need an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 2060 or an AMD Radeon RX 5600 XT along with 16 GB RAM. Yeah, same storage 75 GB. And hold on, I said yes. Ghost of Tsushima 2 before Silksong. At this point, anything seems to be coming before Silksong, man. Hungry Wolf was like, actually, that is why Yashwant is absent. He is making sure that there's a Ghost of Tsushima 2 announcement soon. Adding a useless line. Okay. I was like, he was Jin Sakai all along. Yeah, I doubt that. And then Kabuta's like, how many FPS will I get on 4090 Ti Super Nuclear Powered Edition? I'll get to that. I just now I know what the cupboard hides. Riddler's like Yashwant is responsible for Skynet, by the way. Okay, you guys are giving him way too much credit. He'll, it's like he'll directly post deal notifications for Ghost of Tsushima too. And then he's like, what about 4090 Ti hydrogen powered edition? Yeah, you guys can stop trolling about that. But anyways, if you plan on playing on high, you'll get 1440p 60 fps or 4K at 30 fps. That will require an 11th gen Intel Core i5 CPU or an AMD Ryzen 5 5600 CPU. As far as graphics goes, it will require an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 or an AMD Radeon RX 6800 graphics card with along with 16 GB RAM. Man, I remember the days when 4 GB RAM was a maximum requirement for his games. That seems so long ago now. Anyways, for the highest graphic setting, you get 4K at 60. For that, you need an Intel Core i5 11th gen processor or an AMD Ryzen 5 5600 processor. As for graphics, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 or an AMD Radeon RX 7900 XT is required, along with 16 GB RAM. So yeah. Anyways, Sanjay's like podcast chat turned into conspiracy theory debunking. It's like I will take 1440p 60 FPS any day. Yeah, that is the high setting, so you'll need an Intel Core i5 11th gen and an RTX 3070 for that. Yeah. Oh Sam, I am late. Hello late. I'm AJ. And seems like everyone in the comments are saying the same thing. But yeah, thank you for joining us, oh Sam. I started late, so it's not an issue. I was having dinner. I will no longer have dinner. So yeah, at least you're here. So it's all good. Embracer group is still missing. Interesting. But yeah. Moving on. Paradox Studios reacts to the fan backlash of City Skylines 2's first DLC. They apologized for the rushed out DLC, say they want to do better, and everyone who bought the DLC gets their money back. The people who have already bought the Ultimate Edition will get 3 creator packs and 3 radio stations for free. And they say that the release date for consoles is still not yet fixed. So, yeah. And Kabut is like, I don't forget to invite people. I was like, aha, you are here too. Time to tag. Riddler's like, I'm going to get married, guys. Oh, I don't believe that. You were maidenless till today morning, and now you're like, I'm going to get married. Nah, I don't believe it. Then I woke up. Yeah, see, I told you yesterday. Ah, Angry was like, how many married guys are you going to get? Uh, oh, sounds like congratulations. Well, you should read his previous comment. He was dreaming, apparently. HA says, may the 3D bot be Real admin Riddler. Real is the Saudi Arabian currency. I don't understand that. And thank you, Kabutar, for inviting Embracer Group. I hope, hopefully, it does not shut down the podcast. But anyways, moving on. The Bethesda roadmap has been leaked via a US code document. So currently, it seems that they'll be working on Oblivion remaster. That is something that I would be interested in. I can't believe that there'll be an Oblivion remaster before Elder Scrolls 6. Or it'll be after. Hopefully, both of them will work on Xbox Series X, otherwise, it'll completely defeat the purpose of me buying it. But yeah, I don't want to rant. Moving on. Before I move on, another special guest has arrived. Albino Panda, what's up, man? How you doing? And just a second. Damn. Aisha is like, damn, Albino is here to send everyone to random chat. How true is that? But yeah, it is back to the code documents. So yeah, Bethesda is working on the Oblivion remaster, a Starfield DLC, Doom Year Zero, Project Kestrel, Project Platinum, another licensed game IP, Fallout 3 remaster, Ghostwire Tokyo 2, and Dishonored 3. Yeah, interesting. Last Atlas is like about like OMG Panda in the house. Panda is a grill, by the way. Yeah, that's for all of you viewers out there. Panda is a grill. Angry Wolf is like Oblivion remaster before Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, man, that's what I said. Whether they make it before or whether they make it after, I don't care. As long as that and Elder Scrolls 6 both come for the Series X. As it completely defeats the purpose of me buying it. Anyways, Aisha is like AJ shifting gears in real life to speak. GT7 player indeed. Which gear did I shift, man? Whereas Albino Panda's like, hello AJ, hey man, how you doing? Like, when is Elder Scrolls 6 coming out? I don't know, I have no clue. Hopefully, it just supports this generation, that's what I want. Aisha is like, Riddler is now in Delulu. There are no real girls on the internet, is what he lived with. Is what he lived with. Right. Anyways, this news is a bit interesting to me at least. Rabbit and Bear Studios, the makers of Eowyn Chronicle Rising and the soon to be released Eowyn Chronicle 100 Heroes, have already confirmed that they will be making a sequel for the game, despite Yoshitaka Murayama's death back in February. For those of you who don't know, he was the lead art designer or the head of the project. I think he was the I think he was the head of it, the founder of one of those things. So yeah, I'm sorry if I can't recall if they were his position, but yeah, his passing is very unfortunate. It's just barely a month or two before the launch of the game he worked so long for. But yeah, they're going to be making a sequel to it. So yeah, maybe they'll put in the end credits in fond memory of Yoshitaka Murayama. Yes, let's see. Anyways, moving on to the comments. Aishwarya's says your mic looked like a gear shift. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, I have flipped to mute mic, so I like that. This goes. I don't know if you can see the red light over here, but yeah, it goes. I share is like, that's life, please. Life podcast while everyone is here. Angry Wolf is like 100 Heroes has some good previews. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it must have. And Riddler is like sorry, I read it wrong. AJ when Gojira -1. Oh my god, man, even I'm waiting for it because right now the news everywhere is that it'll be available in Prime Video on May 3rd along with lots of other Godzilla movies. But it was tweeted by the Japanese Amazon Prime account, so I think it's only going to be available in Japan because all the other movie titles are also in Japanese as well as Godzilla -1. All a man can do is hope right now, man. All I can do is hope. So yeah, hope and cope. May 3rd is the day. That is the day I'll know whether to be excited, happy, or disappointed and sad. Anyways, Hunger Wolf is like he created Suikoden. I mean, yeah, I know that. He was also a writer for 100 years. Yeah, I know that. And writer, and yes, I know that. Quack quack. I am back from another account. Interesting. Hello, Patak. Yeah, it's always fun to say that. Batak. Batak. It's like the sound you make when you fall down. Batak. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Kenna Bridge of Spirits was rated by ESRB for Xbox Series. Noise. So yeah, looks like Kenna's coming over to the Xbox side. And nonetheless, it's going to be the deluxe edition. So yeah. And dude, this is for, I think this is especially for, this is specifically for, I think I'll be a panda. This is a news for you. Hollow Knight Silk Song has been rated in Australia. Silk Song was also rated in South Korea last month. And according to the Xbox Store page, there's also an ESRB rating. Um, it's all there, but no official announcement. So yeah, all you can do now is just hope, keep hoping, keep wishing. Some concrete news sometimes no. Yes. And Kabuta says Quack has 21 accounts. Why 21 accounts? And Quack is like, yeah, because this can play in the background. So basically just listening and not watching. Interesting. And anyways, Riddle's like, I wish to have 21 years. First find one, man. Stop going all delulu. Get one, then think about 21. Start small. And Albino's like, that's old news, but thanks, AJ. Yeah, I know, it's old news for you. Silk Song is not coming. It's just been rated everywhere, but no confirmed news about it coming. So yeah. I said it's like Riddler got affected by a virus somewhere. I mean, yeah, some people who are maidenless are just worse affected than others. So yeah. And it's quite I'm watching. Well, I'm honored to know that you're watching it and not just listening to it. Anyways, Hungry Wolf is like 21 is the version number. Oh, 21 replicants. Oh, I hope you played near replicant version 1.22474487139 dot dot dot. Because then you'll know how. Because then you'll know the reason replicants exist. Yeah, everyone should play that game. It's really good. I love that game. But yeah, enough about me. Moving on. Skybound Games is currently raising money for a AAA game set in the Invincible universe. For those of you who don't know, Invincible is a show. I think it's an animated show on Amazon Prime Video. Some people say it's very peak. I have yet to see it, but yeah. And then moving on, Quack Quack is like, how would I comment without watching? I mean, you can just open the tab where the comment section is, or just scroll down to the comment section and type. And Riddler's like, yes, I got affected by the maidenless virus. Angry Wolf was like, also tell how that number is derived for the title. Oh, someone was actually curious about it. Well, you see, the original game was released back in 2010. There are two different versions. One was called Near Replicant, that was Japan only, and they released a one called Near Gestalt for the rest of the world. And the thing is, back then, the studio thought that Western audiences could not connect with the thought of having the protagonist as a brother and sister duo. So instead, for Western audiences, they made it a father daughter kind of thing, and that did not affect sales in any way. They just sold normally. It was got a cult status. So they decided to make it a remake, and this time they thought, what's the point of making two games? We'll make one game. So it was just Near Replicant, and they just wanted to improve the graphics, overhaul it for the PS4, make it 60 FPS, 1080p, and all that. But they didn't want to call it a remake. They just wanted to add a few things like an extra ending and stuff. So that wouldn't necessarily make it a remake. So they thought instead of calling it Near Replicant 1.5, we should make it more unique. So that's why they thought, why not use the square root of 1.5? So the square root of 1.5 is 1.22474487139, and that is how the title has come. Yes, yes. Right then, I hope I did not bore anyone with that small lesson. But yeah, you got your answer, Hungry Wolf. Yes. Kabooth is like, Riddler, let's do tetration. Somebody explain what is tetration to me. I don't know what's tetration. And Riddler is like, true. I'll be back. OMG, low reveal. Yeah, low reveal of the game, yeah. Tetration is the best mental exercise. Why don't you do it, man? You're Delulu. Maybe you're doing too much tetration, so that's why you're like this. Your maidenless behavior is getting worse. So stop the tetration. And Hungry Wolf was like, AJ was late, which delayed Last Atlas, which delayed Quack Quack, which delayed Carl who asked, thus tetration. I think it's called a butterfly effect. Can confirm this is the case. You, sire, have not won the internet today. Winning the internet is never easy, man. You can either break it or win it. Quack Quack is like, AJ just said square root of 1.5. Yes, I did, because it's quite literally in the name of the game title, so yeah. And it was like, no, stop trolling me, okay? You just stop your nonsense about bots and tetration and stuff like that. I'll keep quiet about it. Yeah. It is weird. Now, if they ask me suddenly in school or somewhere what's the square root of 1.5, and they'll be like, wow. Anyways, I'm drifting off too much. Moving on. Keanu Reeves, one of my favorite actors, is going to be voicing Shadow the Hedgehog for Sonic 3, according to multiple sources. I'm like, that is good. Because I really liked Idris Elba voicing Knuckles the Echidna. Echidna, it's called Echidna, right? Echidna. Yeah. Yeah. I really liked him. His character was funny and he was a really good job. Now Keanu Reeves coming as Shadow the Hedgehog, that's going to be interesting. And Quack Quack is like, Embracer Group is eating ice cream. My question is, how do you know? Are you currently in the DMs with Embracer Group? It's summer, drink water, y'all. Yes, very important reminder by Quack Quack. Please keep yourself hydrated, drink plenty of water, and yeah, it's summer. So avoid going out too much, sit in the AC, drink plenty of water, drink even more water. Just keep yourself hydrated. Sanjay is like the Redras self-trolled into confusion. I should have bot got confused. Humanity shall rise again. Yeah, hopefully. Yes. Moving on. Take-Two has announced its plans to cut 5% of its workforce, which is around 600 people, and it is also decided to cancel multiple unnamed games. I guess they're just going full on into GTA 6 at this point. They're like, the other games can wait. No one's going to be bothered. Just GTA 6 is just going to take over the next year. So, yeah. And then after that, this is the section that I hate the most to announce. And hold on. Looks like I have a small issue. And I am back. Sorry about that, folks. Small technical issue. And the pigeon has requested the duck to send daily hydration reminder. Hmm. Also, he's asking where is Parth. Aisha is just fighting Nitra. Parth is safe. GTA 6 is hands on. Quack Quack is like, I live next door to Embracer. You live next door to Embracer? Wow. How come you haven't been shut down yet or sold off? That's a question that I would really like to know the answer to. Anyways, Albino Pan was like they called employees to office and fired them. Wow, that's a bad way to go. Hmm. Aishar is like his embracer, your catty quack. That's a inside server thing. So for those of you who are watching from just YouTube or elsewhere and don't get it, well, yeah, I'm not going to provide context. If you're on the server, you know. Anyways, Quack Quack says employees didn't come back to office. They got fired probably. Maybe. Last Atlas is like still waiting for Rakesh to show up. I don't think he'll show up, man. I don't think Rakesh will show up. Rogue Rakesh. That's a nice ring to it. Rogue Rakesh. And it's yeah, enough jokes. Time to get serious. This is the worst segment I of all the podcasts I do. So yeah, it's a layoff segment, and apparently Quali. I never hear of these studios. Anyways, they have laid off an unspecified number of people, but according to sources, it is around 40, and they have done so as part of a restructuring process. And number of podcasts without mentioning Embracer Group in layoffs has risen to the number 3. So yeah, Embracer Group is sort of doing okay, I guess. As long as it stays out of the news, it's all good. Well, on the podcast news, that is. But yeah, and with that, all the news has been covered. And yeah, as usual, if it's just me, it just gets covered very quickly. Anyways, Quack Quack is like, I didn't get what you said, Aish. And Aisha is like, you know, Catty. I don't think she knows. I think it's easier for you to just message directly on the server for you guys to understand. So then, now that all the news and related stuff is over, it's time for all of you guys to start talking anything random, and I will join in the conversation. And yeah, so if you got anything to talk about, fire away. And Riddler, if you vanished because of the trolling, I have stopped, so please come back. We need you in the conversation. Yeah. So what I'll do now is basically just wait. I'm here waiting for people to start a conversation with me, but it's a conversation going to just look up Gothic. Oh ho ho! Rogue Hunter is here. Oh, Rogue Rakesh is here. Rogue Rakesh is in the house. Still lurking. Thank you for joining us, man. How are you doing? Okay, damn. Okay, now I can read it. Quack Quack is like nothing is more random than Lost Atlas Brain and Sanjuro's brain. Oh yeah, nothing more random. Kabutar the Batak has just insulted you. Please come with a decent comeback. Rogue Hunter, Rogue Rakesh is going to be reporting you for a wreck. Albino Pandas like Riddler left in order to find at least one GF. He's not going to be finding one anytime soon, so I don't think I'll be seeing him the next podcast. I guess. Who knows? Hungry Wolf is like playoff heroes. God damn it, man. Please stop saying that. I can't. I've lost interest in the game, man. At this point, I don't feel like playing it. But yeah, really sad times. So busy with Jupe that I don't have time for that. But someday I will get the willpower to do it. Maybe the day of the salary, I'll take a day off. Maybe on salary day, I'll take a day off and play it. Who knows? Anyways, Albino Band is like plus 10,000 plus CO stars. No. Lost Atlas is like jokes on Quack. I don't have one. That's true. The pigeon doesn't have a brain. Riddler is back. He's like, lol, no. Hungry Wolf is like, if you call Quack Quack Batak, you can call Kabutar Masakali. What is Masakali, man? And you don't have to tell me how it's pronounced because I know it's pronounced Masakali. And Kabutar is like, can't confirm I am Masakali. Masakali the Impaler. Coming to the nearest dozen. Rogan is like, Riddler went to change the get. Oh, I can't read that word. But get maidens factor to 200 percentage. Ashmath best Riddler's Delhi 6. Caboose is like Riddler put all his points in dexterity. And Quack is like, you played Subliminal AJ. No, I've heard of it. I haven't exactly played it. What's it about? And kindly do give me a description of the game. Maybe I'll check it out. Riddler's like going to make it to 99 risk skill. Yeah, that's going to be tough, man. I don't think you even have any points to spend on any skill issue, man. Sanjay's like Riddler left to touch grass, realize there's no grass because of vegans. Well, vegans don't eat grass. They just, yeah, okay. Albino Panda's like, understandable AJ, have a good evening. Yes, thank you very much. Kabutar is like, have you played Akal Chambers map in Fortnite? Ah, yes, of course. I was given the privilege of testing it out. It was very scary. If I do say so myself, I don't like playing uh, games where you have to navigate a very dark environment and stuff. And that is what I was forced to do. So as a stormtrooper, I only had a torchlight, and I ran around inside a cave, a very dark cave. It was not very bright. I only had my torch. There was plenty of leaves around it. I wanted to burn the leaves so that the cave will be brighter, but apparently that's not part of the game, unfortunately. So yeah, I finally stumbled into a room, I guess. It had two lamps outside. Stepped into the room and the game crashed. Yes, yes. So yeah, I guess they have to work on it. Anyways, Riddler says you guys are great, probably the most wholesome community I've ever seen. Yes, because maidenless together, strong. Quack Quack is like perception puzzle game. And Riddler's like, I was kidding by the way. I'm gonna ban you, man. You're not worth it. Angry Wolf is you enjoyed. Wait, oh my god, I can't scroll the comments. God damn it. Oh no. Okay, that's the issue of having a touchscreen. Okay. Angry Wolf says you enjoyed Subliminal Quack Quack. It was really fun. And Rogue Rakesh says, need to have 99 speed skill too, bro. Quack Quack says, Kabu, he did it crashed. Yes, he did. And Angry Wolf is like, try Goro Goa if you like Subliminal. Interesting. And then Kabuta says, hence PlayStation better than Xbox. Don't let Akil see this. In defense, I was hacked. Well, unless someone tags him and tells him to see this, I don't think he is. Unless says Mitashi is still best than PlayStation, yes. Ashworth is like screenshot going live in the server soon. And Quack Quack is like, yes, I'm loving its puzzle hungry wolf. Okay, cool. Xbox isn't even in the list. Interesting. Ashman says Android best. Yeah, of course, sure. Albino Panda is like, but sir, Nintendo is best. Yes, maybe. Riddler's like, that hurts, AJ. Well, you had to go make a joke about it, didn't you? I will hold some community and then you're like, I'm just kidding, by the way. Well, yeah, that's what you get. You say wholesome, you get a wholesome reply. You say you're kidding, that's what you get. And Quack Quack just laughs. Okay, cool. I don't know what she's laughing about, but she's laughing. Aishwarya says Legend of Kanda. Kanda is onion. What? Bestseller or Nantundoy? Nantundoy. What? I don't know why you came up with that name and what it is about, but okay. And Kabut is like, I was thinking that someone was missing. It's Billuda. Yeah, yes, he's busy diving into various planets and spreading democracy and liberty. Yeah, so yeah, he's been busy doing that all these days. So yeah, and Khanda is onion. I mean, yeah, you put it in the brackets. So it's, yeah. Riddler's like, I forgot we have a Nintendo channel as well. Never open it. That's because you don't have a Nintendo, man. Haliaximus. Oh, Haliaximus is still around. That's surprising. Legend of Khanda, Wild Breath. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Kabuto is like busy carpet bombing in the name of democracy. I mean, that is how the game is. Riddler is like, Bilal is a real gamer, unlike you guys. Well, that's true, but he also has a maiden. Do you? No, right? So shut up. You guys play Discord, Bilal plays games. Yeah, maidenless guys play Discord and sometimes games. Yeah, makes me think twice. Kabut is like Bilal's gaming subroutines are indiscreet 98.99% of the time. And Sanjay is like, Nintendo doesn't have HDR. Riddler, please avoid. Ashmat, Legend of Kanda, the Garlic Sword. And Albina Panda is like, he can put Amazon Web Services to shame. Oh, look, Albino Panda is correcting himself here. I can't correct you in the chats, man. I can do it vocally, but yeah. Riddler's like, damn, I have never trolled this much. You, technically speaking, you aren't trolling, you're being trolled. Yes. Yeah, there you go, you corrected it. Actually, it's like, welcome to the internet, the bot just got live. I mean, yeah. Uh, Gonna rewrite AJ bot. You're welcome to try, man. You're more than welcome to try. All of this time of you talking about rewriting bots and stuff, why don't I just get a maiden? Hmm? I think it's more easier to do than this. Sit on the internet all day rewriting bots and just jump into conversations saying, what an interesting conversation between bots. What a boring conversation between bots. Stop being a bot. Stop being maidenless. Go find a GF. Sanjay's like Abdul can't correct or English here. Time to go wild. The fact that I can read that entire sentence properly is kind of crazy to me, but yeah, I can correct the English. And but yeah, I don't want to type. I can just read it, so I'll leave it as that. Hungry was like great elephant. And quack quack shows why she's the smartest in the room. He can correct verbally. Yes, I can. That's what I'm doing. Riddler's like, I'll send you the proof soon, AJ. I look forward to it, man. If you do get a maiden, then that's good on you. I'll be happy for you. At least you'll stop making these lame statements that bots are doing this, bots are doing that. And probably you'll no longer be a bot. But then again, if you don't get a maiden, just remember, maiden less together strong. Yeah, maybe that's why we're maidenless. Maybe we're too strong together. I don't know. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, is our conversation coming to an end? Oh yeah, 3 more minutes. I wonder if my battery will survive that long. I'm surprised also because I'm getting a constant 59 FPS. Technically speaking, 59.94 FPS for this entire podcast on battery power. It, many times when I do it while it's plugged in, it drops to the low 50s. It's kind of hard. Anyways, Riddler's like Quack Quack is the smartest. Well, at the moment, she is. Lost Atlas, please wrap it up unless you're Hideo Kojima. No, I'm not Hideo Kojima. This is not the Game Awards. Just because people say to wrap it up, I can't do it so. And Sanjay sells false lies. You're not. Aisha says paneer or chicken wrap, Mr. Atlas. Ah, you're asking which wrap. Personally, I prefer the crunchy chicken wrap from Meat and Eat. I don't know if you're used to it. Yes, Quack Quack says don't be jelly. Yes, Sanjay, stop being jealous of the buttock. Be jealous of the masakali. He has generational wealth. Well, Quack Quack, you got a interesting challenge from Sanjay. He's like, explain string theory on a negative G. Riddler, lol, jokes on you, Kabutar. Kabutar's like chicken wrap best. Man, I really wish our Discord emojis could work on the chat and YouTube. It'll just be more fun for everyone to use and for me to see as well. Already the chats. Kabut is like I ate 4 chimkin wraps to negate contributions to 4 vegans. Aisha is like, why the big question? Just ask what did the baby shark say? What did the baby shark say? Does that have to do with that annoying song on YouTube? Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do. And Sanjay is like, triangle G means entropy. Ah, okay, thank you for that quick science lesson. I'll be in a panda meantime using some weird emoji. Discord emoji is better, man. That's why I prefer it over WhatsApp. Custom Discord emojis or WhatsApp any day. And Sanjay's like, because I seek to look smart. And quack quack. It's like, all I know about negative G is negative gravity. I'm sorry. Do, do, do. Angry Will says, why would you sing that? Ah, good question. That's because recently I've been watching. I just was like, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Super. I should watch Dragon Ball Super. But then I remembered that I didn't completely watch Dragon Ball Z. I just got to know about the story by playing Tenkaichi Budokai 3 on the PlayStation 2. So I was like, might as well watch the anime. So I looked up the episodes and it was 200 plus something. And I'm like, nah, I'm not watching that much. So that's why they had Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is a shortened version, around 90 to 100 episodes. So currently I'm watching that. And I don't know why, but I think Google is spying on me. It sees that I'm watching this. So in my YouTube short recommendations, they're showing Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is basically a series made by a few people. I don't know the makers who they are, but they do the voice acting for the characters in some scenes. So in one of the battles between Goten and Trunks, the song just plays. I'm like, okay, that's how I know the song. I don't know why I was explaining this very much like a professor or something. I don't know. And Riddler's like, we need negative energy from for wormhole for information. Okay, why do we need a wormhole? And Quack is like, I know entropy. Sanjay is like, that's preposterous. There's no such thing as negative energy. Oh. Albino Panda is like, WhatsApp allows us to create custom stickers. Try that, didn't work out well. I hate it. Just sticking with Discord emojis. Quack is like, thanks to control game. Ashmath is like, no, baby shark said do. Or is it do? And Kabut is like, Jesse Fadden. Jesse Fadden best. Riddler is like, Salt Bay best. Suggest like, do what Ashmath. Quack is like, Dr. Darling best. Sanjay is like, Shark told to do what? I don't know, stop swimming away so that it can eat you, perhaps? No, baby shark said do. Mommy shark said do. 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 Okay, now I'm kind of intrigued. I want to listen to that song. I want to see what it's about. But at the same time, some sensible part in me is telling me not to do it. Mm. Ashwant is like, that's the question. You're the one who asked. Yeah, you are the guy who asked. So, someone please provide him the answer. Out of all the things, the last thing I would ever imagine is me singing Baby Shark do on ICG podcast. Alvina Panda's like, please AJ no. Please AJ no what? No to what? What did I do? What shouldn't I do? Quack is like Grandpa do. When did Grandpa join in with a bunch of sharks? Maybe it's part of the song. I'm not aware of. I don't want to. You know what? I'm not singing it anymore. I'm stopping it there. Anyways, I really want to play some music, but I'm scared that YouTube will just copyright strike this thing. So no, yeah. Well, anyways, my horrible singing aside, I guess it's time we wrap it up because the conversation is going nowhere, and I'm singing an annoying song, very unexpected. So yeah, thank you all for joining this podcast. Please like, subscribe, and watch more of our videos. We still haven't reached the 300-hour mark. It's almost going to be a year since we started. So yeah, not a good sign. I think it's been a year since we started. Not good. But anyways, as usual, like, subscribe, keep watching more of our videos, and have a good night to all of you guys here. Thank you a lot for joining and being part of the conversation. So good night, Hungry Wolf. Good night, Albina Panda. Good night, Quack Quack, aka Patak. And she says, Grandpa, Grandma, everyone is part of the do. Oh my god. Good night, Harley Maximus. He says, have lunch on time, guys. We do, but you are always at lunch, so I don't know. And Sanjay is like, thanks all next week, same time, different accounts. Yeah, good night, Sanjay. Good night, Aishwarya. Good night, Kabutar. Good night, Riddler. Sorry for trolling you too much. It was fun. Maybe I'll do it more next time if you do join. And who else am I missing? Rogue Rakesh. You are lurking, so good night to you. And hello, Kabutar. Good night to you as well. I did say good night to you. I did say good night to you. Yes. Good night, Kabutar. Bye bye, Patak. Thank you for joining. And who else really odd? I can't even scroll. Okay, I'm scrolling. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Pretty much the same. Uh, Not bad. We had a long conversation today. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Damn man, that song is now stuck in my head. I'm controlling myself not to sing. Um, yeah, I think I pretty much covered everybody. So yeah, so thanks a lot, guys, for joining the podcast. Good night to everybody. Take care, and see you all next week. Hopefully, and hopefully Yashwant will also be available. We'll see, or it might be a hat trick for me, going solo. But we'll have to wait and see. So Riddle is like sleep, guys, or I'm going to invoke timeout function. You better stop talking like that, or I'm going to invoke the ban function on you. Good night, Riddler. Sleep well. So yeah, good night, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. It's been great. It was fun. Thank you for humoring me, and I hope my humor is manageable for you guys. And thank you to Batak for reminding us to drink water. So yeah, take care. Good night. Bye bye. This is me signing off.